For those of you who love curry, prepare to be curried away. Pia Bonalos checks out a restaurant in Mandaluyong right now that serves this spicy fare. How's it going there, Pia?
Hi Claire, I love Japanese food and it really excites me that a new restaurant is opening here in Mega Mall. It's called Airy Curry, where you could customize your curry plates. With me is Shan Calaor to tell us more about their restaurant. Good morning, Shan.
Good morning, Pia.
First of all, Japanese curry. I mean, this is something that has been gaining a little bit of popularity, but not really a full range of the whole restaurant serving different curry dishes. Can you tell me about how they could customize their curry dishes here at Airy Curry?
Well, it's very simple. It's actually the first do-it-yourself, customize your own plate curry house in the Philippines. So what you're gonna do first is you choose your curry plate, so that's your protein, or if you're vegetarian, we also have vegetable variants. And then after that, you should choose your rice portion from 200, 300, and 400 grams. So yeah, you come in here with the big appetite, please. And then last, the third step is you choose the level of spiciness. We have the just right, almost no spice, spicy, very spicy, and then the fieriest, well, you'll feel like a dragon afterwards. And then lastly, of course, like all of us here, we want to have more toppings on our plate, so we have a lot of toppings that you can choose from to add to your current curry plate. So from vegetable to additional protein or egg.
Wow, that sounds like the usual thing that all Filipinos would love to go for, because you have your usual rice and then your viand and then of course a heaping serving of the curry sauce. I'm curious about the curry because usually, well, the curry that I'm exposed to growing up is really more of like the yellow curry, but what you have here is kind of brown. Is this really how the curries are in Japan, or is this really unique to Airy Curry?
Well, it is inspired of Japanese curry, but at the same time, our chef infused fruits in it, but she wouldn't say what. It's our secret recipe, so it's also mild at the same time. It's I would call it a mature kind of curry in a sense that it's not an onslaught of bursting of flavor in a sense, but it's something that as you eat, and then it would grow on you. Yes.
That's the kind of food that you would want to just keep on eating. There you go. And then if you could look in front of us, you could see like heaping servings of like their different dishes. Can you tell me all the dishes we have here, starting from this one right here?
Well, what we have here is a sample combination of shrimp with asparagus and tomato. Here is our cream chicken omelette curry. It's also very popular. And another popular dish is just our thin sliced beef curry plate with no additional toppings. And what we have here is our most popular dish. Yeah, it's the omelette curry, katsu omelette plate.
Wow, because you know a lot of people have been going on like the katsu trend, and then this is a nice way of like having that katsu. It's a different take on it. You could see that there's katsu here, and then there's egg, and then underneath the egg, I'm guessing that's rice.
That's rice. Yeah.
Okay, of course, since we have it right here, you know that I wouldn't let this pass without me having a taste. But on top of these are the curries that don't have the spice, and you have all these different condiments. Can you tell me what I could add to my curry?
Well, you can add our pickled radish. It adds texture as well as a bit of flavor, but not too overwhelming that you wouldn't taste anymore the curry. And if you just ordered the mildest level of spiciness, you can add more chili powder to your plate.
Well, I love myself some spice, so I just went ahead and just did that. Let's see if, I could still talk to you after I did that. Let's see. Wait, let me taste the curry first because it looks so appetizing. Will you look at that thick sauce just really covering the whole plate? And us Filipinos, we love eating rice and then smothering it with sauce. That's really good curry. You could taste the different spices. There's a distinct spice of like, I'm not sure if it was like the ginger or that I could taste, and there the turmeric. There you go. And then, but it's very full. It's not too light. It's saktong full lang, and I could imagine it with the rice. Okay, I have here the katsu, but I want to get a little bit of the egg and the rice. See, and that's how you're supposed to enjoy it. Yes, exactly. Well, not just even for breakfast. You would love to have this any time of the day. It's really good. I'm very shameless in just putting the whole thing in my mouth. I don't even care right now. What I love is that yung play of the textures, because you could have like the pork chop, from the katsu, you could see that the pork is very, very tender, and then there's a little bit of crunch from the breading, and then that egg, just a little bit the softness, and then the fluffiness of the rice, and of course that sauce. This is really, really good. And then this one, like for the serving of the rice, what kind of serving is this one? I mean, how much rice is this?
That is around 350 pesos. Actually, that's 350 pesos. Yes.
But I mean, like, this is just 1 cup or 2 cups of rice?
Oh, that's the regular size, so that's a 300-gram rice.
And then you could go bigger, like...
Yes, definitely. We want you to go for the 400-gram rice all the time.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'd all have, like, an appetite for that. And then after a nice curry meal, well, you also have this beautiful looking dessert right here that I don't even want to touch, but tell me what it is.
It's a kakigori. It's shaved ice with surprise underneath. We have the vanilla ice cream that you'll taste once you're done going through the shaved ice.
Wow, can you look at that? Because I love the colors of the shaved ice. That's always very appetizing. And then of course, if you have ice cream underneath, I can't wait to just dig in. I'll do this very carefully so that I wouldn't be destroying the whole thing.
It's the bubblegum flavor. Yeah, so we'll be going through the bubblegum and then the green apple and then the strawberry. We have clients, we have customers here who just prefer the strawberry, so you can just tell us what you want and then that's what we'll serve for you.
This is perfect for kids and kids at heart. I have a sweet tooth, so I'm never gonna say no to anything, to any kind of dessert put in front of me.
It's a nice ending to the spiciness of the curry and something that you could settle into, you know, if you still don't want to get up from being so full. So you can just stay here and eat some kakigori after your curry plate.
And because it's a huge serving, it is perfect for sharing as well. If you're out on a date, that's a nice way to, you know, get closer to your date. But aside from the curries, you also have different kinds of appetizers. Like you also have maki. Can you tell me about the maki that we have here?
Well, the maki that we have here is ebi crazy maki. It has sesame seed and the topping of crispy ebi, which adds really nice texture while you're eating. So it's not just the fluffiness of the rice and the crunchiness of the protein inside, but there's like the crunch. So it's quite exciting to eat it.
Wow, I can't wait to get into that. But before doing that, I think I have to go back to the studio and then I'm ready to feast on all the different curries that they have here at Airy Curry. Thank you so much, Shang.
Thank you, Pia.
There you have it. For those of you looking for your next Japanese food trip, you know where to go, only here at Airy Curry. Back to you, Claire and Hillary.
All right, we are drooling over here at the studio. Thanks, Pia.